Hey guys, Wildman TX here. I just want to show you a few of my farming raids here. Just because farming is so important to what happens in DomiNations needing to get that gold and that food and that oil. So I want to show you just a few of my successful farming raids. And I use the same army comp that I use for my World War just because it gives me practice. And you'll notice here on this gunpowder age, I am in Enlightenment age, so I'm farming down a little bit. You notice where I'm dropping everything. There's an open area right down here, and that's where you want to drop all of your troops in an open area to where they can kind of coalesce before your main defenses hit there. And really it's these catapults. Those 3 catapults are the only thing I'm worrying about with this army comp. And you'll notice I have about 25 Praetorian Fusiliers. Those are the ones that do the damage to the buildings. About 45 or 46 musketmen, or musketeers. Those are the ones that help defend against the troops, and those will be the ones that are going to survive till the end. Most of your Praetorian Fusiliers will go down. You've got 4 cannons, 3 supply wagons, and a wall sapper if necessary. But you'll see here that as they brought everything in together, they took out the catapults, and at this point in my raid, I'm thinking of only one more defense that I'm worried about, and it's that one that I just put a rally on. Once that's done, everything else is clean up because there's too many of my musketeers left. And you see we're just going to kind of slide through this. And I'm going to get actually all 5 stars, which I'm not really worried about 5 stars all the time. But I like being able to do it, and I didn't lose any of my 4 cannons or any of my 3 supply wagons, so I was able to quickly turn around and get another raid in within just a few minutes. Let me show you 1 or 2 more attacks just to see how it works on some other attacks here, some other bases. And so let me show you this one right here. Same army comp once again, and you'll notice I don't use any of my generals or any of my war tactics. And right now I'm dropping all my troops right up there because if you can see, there are no defenses there that are going to hit them while they're having a chance to spawn. Now yes, I am worried about this Angkor Wat right here. That's going to be a problem because what that's going to do is that's going to heal all of these troops. And so they have that placed pretty well there. The problem is this is just basically a gigantic box. And so once I'm able to get my troops here in a critical mass, take down that Angkor Wat, you notice I focused in on that mortar. That's going to take care of that problem. Then I'll just have 2 more mortars that I'm going to need to take care of. And you notice you've got the cannons, they're lurking around in the back, taking care of the big damage. And then you've got all of your little guys there. And I went ahead and threw a war tactic down there. I went ahead and threw a first aid just because I wanted to make sure we got them. I knew there'd be more than enough food to pick up that loss there. But you see both of my mortars are down. And once you get all of their mortars down, if you just take a look, you see the rest is history. We just kind of mow through everything, and it does not become a problem. So that's the standard army composition I use: the 25 Praetorian Fusiliers, the 45 or 46 musketeers, 4 cannons, and 3 supply wagons. And then they're going to go grab that little gold pile there. Now let me show you one more, because those were kind of low bases. I was farming down a little bit. But let me show you what happens when I take on a base that is not farming down. It's my same my same town hall level. It is a Enlightenment. You notice I'm not going to use any of my war tactics. I'm not going to use any of my generals. I could have 5-starred this if I wanted to, but really, I'm going to start right here because I'm worried about this Angkor Wat. You want to take care of that because that's going to heal all the enemy troops that spawn. So we're going to do there, and I'm able to get all of my troops out without really having any of them under fire. So they're able to coalesce into this gigantic mass. So now they're going to head this way. I've got my 1 wall sapper just to break that first layer of walls. I just bring the 1. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until this redoubt is taken down, because I don't want to focus in on this mortar quite yet. Because if I do that while the redoubt is up, then all of my guys are just going to get hosed. So I'm waiting for these guys to slowly grab it, and then boom. I've got my mortar. And then you'll notice here that I've got a good crew here. I'm just going for the food is what I'm going for right here. I'm not really worried about getting trophies. I'm not worried about even getting that much gold, though the 1056 oil is going to be nice. As you notice, my guys are starting to spread out a little bit, and that's where you have to be very careful with your rally feature. You want to make sure you get it to a point to where you bring everyone back together, because I don't like the fact that all my musketeers are up there, but my supply wagons are down there. So I went ahead and put a rally feature down there, so everyone's back together. And you'll see here, I will speed it up a little bit. We're able to get the town center, so we're at least able to get that in metal here. And you'll notice I don't have many of my my musketeers left, so I know I'm not going to be able to get 100%, but I'm focusing now on my food right there. And so I was waiting for that food to go away, and then I'm going to hit that last mill. So I didn't get 100%, but realize this is a battle when I didn't use any of my generals, any of my war tactics. I didn't use my alliance troops or my mercenary camp. Easily could have been a 5-star, but I'll still take that amount of gold or that amount of food. So hopefully this helps you when you're farming in Domination.